Hey, welcome back to Franker Farms. Today we're going to fix the K1500, starting with the bodywork. So we got it jacked up. Me and the wife took it off the frame. It was not fun. Took off the back bumper. Got it up on jack stands. And almost falling off the back of the frame. Alright, so here's the bit that I'm using. Just picked this up from Canadian Tire the other day. It says it's good for rust and paint. I tried it out with a grinder first with a metal blade, but it wasn't really doing too well, and of course it just got paint in the grinder blade. So here's down to the bare metal, and my plan is to cut all the way across this and get in there to replace this. Now I didn't do this. I bought the truck this way, and my plans are to fix it up and then resell it again. Just got to fix this, do the one rocker and both cab corners on it, and a little bit of touch up with this fender here. And I picked up a used bumper that was fairly cheap, and I also have to replace this trim ring here, try to bang that out and just knock this down just a little bit more. Alright, so I took a tape line afterwards. I made a mark, measured where I want to cut, and just followed that along. And I'm going to cut somewhere on that red line there and just along the top of this tape line. That way I'm hoping it'll have enough to weld, and that way I can grind it flat along here from that curve, and it should be a pretty easy reference line for that spare one over there. So we'll see how that goes next. So I really didn't want to get too deep into that because I'm going to start cutting into the front of the box if I do that. So I think I'm just going to chisel this out by hand for the rest on the top there. And this is just glued on, so that comes undone really easily. Just a couple little spot welds too. One of them I had to drill out, the other one I just chiseled off. And there's the ugly panel. Nasty. So here's what I was talking about, spot weld, I'll just hammer that one flat. And this is where I chose to cut it off. Hopefully I can do a good enough job of mating up the new patch panel. Get off there. Alright, so now what I've done is I've separated the panel that I finished cutting out of that one over there, and I've got it mocked up in the truck here. I just used these two bolts. So here's what I got to start with. So far it's pretty ugly and it's going to be a long process. Alright, so that does it for today. I got all the little spot welds done for now, and then I'll have to grind them off and do a little bit more. Lines up fairly well. And I still have to unbolt it and just kind of tweak it up here a little bit more for this crack. I'll probably grind those welds out there so that I can yard on it and get it up sitting good there. So far it's coming along pretty well. It looks like I've got it fairly smooth now. Still need to do a little bit more work up here along this edge. I'm gonna put another skim coat on. This is coat number 2, this is coat number 1. It looks to me like somebody welded in a little patch panel for this a long time ago and it's just started to rust again. So I'll just put a little bit of rust protector on that now that I got it mostly cleaned up. I can't sandblast it. There's no way I'm going to be able to get inside those holes. And I'm not going to grind it for hours. So I'm just going to put some rust protector on that, give it a quick sand, and then I guess I'll have to put a little bit of a filler in there too. And I'm probably doing that backwards, but I guess we'll see. And plop some Bondo on my pad here. Work it into a bit of a circle. Yeah, I did this last night. I probably don't have to do it again, but apparently you're supposed to squeeze the air bubbles out like that. Put the cap back on, get the air out, knead it up. And then what I've been doing is about this much of the hardener. And then you just want to fold it stir it. Alright, so I got the ugly last final coat of Bondo on there for this box patch panel. It looks horrible. It's kind of dry now, so I'm going to try sanding it. By the way, plywood is probably not a great idea to use as a mixer. We don't have one of these. I think that's it for now. It looks like crap, but it's better than a dent. Now I gotta do the bottom.
Can I do that?
Yeah, if you want to. So overall, really not a perfect match at all for 17 bucks for the spray paint can, and I did get a couple of runs in here, so I'll have to do some very light sanding with that and a little bit of touch up, but it's not too bad. Over here it's obviously a lot lighter and then a lot darker down here. This truck originally had this light color blue here, which doesn't match this, and the last guy before me tried to touch this up, which doesn't match the door over here. So it's many different colors of paint, so that's better than nothing for now.